Okay, guys, I finally finished the Final Horizon update, and it's so good. Anyway, let's get to the rundown of how it starts. So the Final Horizon starts is, well, you have to go to Uranus Island, and then you have to go into this big ring, and then suddenly you're into a new ending. Where Sage brings back all my friends out of their cyber corruption or whatever, and then they get the Chaos Emeralds for me. Anyways, we start off as Amy trying to get this Coco thing or whatever, and for the most part, Amy's gameplay is really good because it's broken. You could basically, I bet there's a lot of speedrunning potential in Amy's gameplay because there's like a triple jump, there's also like a glide feature or whatever that would break the game for speedrunners. Anyways, after you're done playing as Amy, you play as Knuckles, which, oh my gosh, this gameplay is so bad, it's so broken. It's like, the glide feature barely works. It's like when you go one way, glide one way, and then it takes you 20 seconds to go back to the other, and then you die. Which brings me on to the next topic, the difficulty. For the most part, the first part of the, update, it's pretty easy. It's just that it's frustrating as heck playing as Knuckles in that one section. But for some of the parts, you actually gotta use your brain for the game. No stupid stuff. You have to use your brain. Like, for example, when I was playing as Tails, I had to use my brain to find out how to get to those Coco devices and to get to the Chaos Emerald. I had to, like, level up to get, like, the tornado, the X tornado, I mean, so that I could just fly up and get the Chaos Emerald. But then the trials, I did the unlawful thing. I had to change to easy mode for certain trials, such as the snake and the dragon trial. And don't even get me started on the Master King Coco trial. That is horrendous and I would never do it again. If you don't know what these trials are, is when you go to certain towers, at the top of these towers, you have to do these trials. So first, the snake trials, you have to beat these enemies in a certain amount of time. And I had to search up a guide for it on YouTube. I searched up multiple guides on YouTube. Anyways, you also, for the dragon trial, you also have to learn this certain combo and just mash it. And Master King Coco's trial, oh my gosh, that took me like a week to do. That's why I haven't uploaded. I was doing that when I was at freaking Sonic Symphony. Basically, the Master King Coco trial is, you have 400 rings, and you have to beat the first 3 bosses of each island in that given amount of time with a perfect parry. Which, the first part of the game, where you don't have the update, you got a parry that you can just spam and just wait, and then parry. But for this one, they just threw us into it, and now we're doing a perfect parry, which it should have been like that from the beginning, but whatever. Anyway, after Master King Coco's trial, you go into the final battle. The first part's, I know, yeah, like, pretty easy, but then you get to the end. Or you get to fight the end. I feel like this boss battle was a way better way of making the end. Or fighting the end. I think it has the same weight as, like, Solaris from Sonic 06. You know? But the thing y'all want to talk about is Super Sonic 2. I was so good in that. I mean, like, we needed a new form anyways, and I mean, hey, I guess it lives up to the hype. And whenever I'm parrying, it looks so cool. I'm just freaking swatting all the projectiles away from me, like I'm an anime character. But I want to talk about, like, I guess the final phase of Super Sonic 2, which is this. I would pay to see it animated, like, just a little bit more, like, in an animation, or in some type of something, in some type of other form, because you know how cool it would look if it just had more screen time. The design already looks cool. It's like Darkspine me, or like Black Knight Golden me, or whatever. And when you look at this picture, it kind of looks like a bit like Fleetway me from like the comics, which I think is a very cool detail. Anyway, that's it, and bye. Those are my thoughts. Bye.